Year 3, this is your Tuesday's guided reading lesson. So you can see that from our slide, our activity today is going to be an explain activity. Okay, so your activity is going to be to explain what the blurb tells us about the story. Now we know that the blurb is the piece of writing on the back cover of a book, and it normally tells us a little bit about the story. The point of the blurb is to encourage somebody to buy this book, so it gives you a little bit of information about the story. Okay, not all of the information, it doesn't tell you everything that's going to happen on there. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to explain what the blurb tells us about the story. So I will read the blurb to you, and I want you to think about whose perspective is the story told from, and how do you know this? So think about that when you're explaining. The blurb says, "Crack! Croakbag speaking, and yes, I'm a talking raven. Get over it. I've got a great story to tell about my friend Perillus. He's crazy about chariot racing, and he's being taught by Scorcher, the best charioteer in Rome. But Scorcher ends up in jail on the day of his big race. What's Perillus going to do? It's a tale full of laughs, thrills, and spills, not to mention me. Go on, give us a biscuit." Oh, that's quite an unusual blurb. So it's talking from the perspective of somebody. So in your explanation of what the blurb tells us about the story, think about whose perspective is the story told from. Okay, a little bit about what is going to happen in this story, and maybe explain what type of story it is. Do you think it's going to be a scary story? Do you think it's going to be a funny story? Do you think it's going to be a sad story? Okay, and then explain how you know that from this blurb. Okay, off you go.